Hello, welcome. Let's talk about our new moon on Friday, the 16th of October, 2020, shall we? So the new moon comes in at 23 Libra, right? And this is a huge new moon. This new moon squares it squares Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto, but mostly we're talking about Pluto here because that is a really close square. So the Sun and Moon, both in Libra, are also opposite Mars. Wow, hello. So they're also opposite Mars, right? And they're creating that T-square with Pluto. So we've got a new moon and sun conjunct. Opposing Mars, squaring Pluto. Okay, so we know that oppositions are opportunities, right? So this is about, so this new moon, of course, is about intentions, right? And think about when the moon meets the sun, what does that mean, right? That means your feelings need to be aligned with your will, with your intentions for your own life. So that's really about, you know, that's why we plant intentions at the new moon, right? It's the dark of the moon, and so you have to feel your way through, right? Your will has to be guided by your heart, by your emotions, by those parts of you that you can't necessarily see. And so that energy in Libra is asking us to be in balance, right? To be in harmony, to really take all of our consequences into account, right? So Libra is the second of the air signs, right? We know the first is Gemini, and Gemini is all about every possibility, every potential, nothing but pure dynamic concepts. Right? That's why Geminis get so caught up in analysis. And so Libras not only witness those possibilities, but they also witness the potential consequences, right? Which is why Libras have such a hard time making decisions, because not only are they witnessing all of those potentials, but they're also witnessing the timelines, the consequences of all of those potentials. And so that's why Libras get a bad rap with decisions, right? So as we have this place in space-time, right, in our non-linear concept of timeline, fractal time, where we are here in this galactic instant, we have this new moon in Libra, where we're looking for balance, right, with our heart and our mind. And it's opposed by an Aries Mars in retrograde. And so this is about really being sure that what we have conceived is something that we want and desire and choose, right? That is the distinction. We have to desire it, and we also have to choose to put it out into the world. So this is about really, really being clear in that heart-based intention. And then it's squaring Pluto, right? And Pluto is about transformation and those magical hidden aspects that you find when you do the work. And they might not be beautiful. They might be really messy, and they might be really ugly. Wow, Two of Wands again. This guy has so much to tell us. And so Pluto is about the underworld, right? It's about giving shape to that which you don't necessarily witness, but know is there. So, so it's about really creating from your depths right now. It's about really creating from your deepest core, right? From those places that you've done the work, and being, wow, being able, holy catfish, that's a lot of cards. so sorry, being able to bring forth from the depths of your existence into reality things that you may never have imagined, things that could disrupt everything, things that will bring you into new cycles and new awarenesses and new ways of being, right? Mars opposed to the new moon. This is about really recreating how and who and what you are, and how you wish to be in the world. Right? You have the power to change your trajectory right now, from the seismic depths of your beingness, just for simply desiring it to be so. Mercury is still, of course, in retrograde. He'll be sitting at 11 Scorpio as we have that new moon. Still opposing Taurus. And again, this is about bringing that old way into alignment with the new way, right? And being willing to release what has been your idea of stability, your idea of security, what you thought you needed in order to be safe and stable, what you thought you needed in order to be loved and feel loved and give love, and to be as in union with the other and with yourself, right? Because really, what is Scorpio but an opportunity to create ourself in relation to, which we do all the time anyway. That is a fluid dynamic, right? That's a Scorpio gift. Being able to recreate, transform oneself into union again and again and again and again in relation to. And you know, Taurus doesn't like that. Taurus digs in their heels with that energy, but it's a Uranus in Taurus, you know, so that explosive transformation, that explosive willingness to just kind of uproot one's foundation, right? We've got Aries and Mars. So this is about flipping tables. Sometimes you got to flip the table on your identity and just see what happens, see where the chips fall, right? You know, the big boys right now are trining. Are they? No, they're in conjunct. I'm so sorry. They're in conjunct our Gemini North Node. And so that is a challenge, right? It's never a bad thing. We have to remember that. The universe doesn't give us bad things. The universe just gives us new ways to look at things, a thing to stack up and look from a higher perspective, right? So we've got a Gemini North Node, which means that we have every opportunity in our destiny, right? We can create whatever we want right now, whatever we want. Gemini is witness to every possibility. And so when we have Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter trining that North Node, sure, it's a little uncomfortable because we're stuck in our old way of being, but that doesn't mean that this light is not being shown on the fact that we have limitless potential, Gemini, limitless potential to our destiny, to our fate, to what we wish to become, to what we choose to manifest, to what we choose to call into existence, right? We've got a Pisces Neptune opposing a Virgo Venus. Pisces Neptune is literally that nebulous space of things are so dreamy and ethereal that I can't even bring it into words. But we have this leveraging with that Virgo Venus. There is nothing that we can imagine right now that we cannot call into creation. As such, I say to you all again, please be careful what you're calling into being right now. Don't talk about the shit show unless you want more shit show. Don't talk about disaster unless you want more disaster. Don't say how sad you are for the current world situation unless you want to call more sadness to it. Find a way to create from hope. Find a way to find one thing that is uplifting and hope bringing and build on that, right? Talking about the shit show brings you more shit show. We magnetize whatever it is we're talking about. So especially at this new moon, please, please mind your P's and Q's. Abracadabra, right? I create as I speak. Abracadabra. So please watch your language. Please, please, please. All right, let's talk about these cards. So we got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Cups is literally bringing love, bringing emotion, right? And this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, right? This can simply be, I'm choosing to deliver love to the world, right? I have chosen to cut away any other option, and I simply choose to create from and in and with and as love. Love comes into this world, right? Through me. I'm bringing it. I'm choosing to bring it. Choosing. North Node. North Node Gemini. Pluto, right? We make a choice. We make a choice. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which is all about working together. It's all about community. It's all about helping others, right? We've got the Six of Swords. This is coming up a lot, right? This is a card of transition. How many times do I need to say it? We are in transition. We're in transition, by the way. By the way, did you know we're in transition? So we're moving away from all this rough water. We're moving into better times because we're choosing to work together, right? Choose to be a part of something greater. Choose to lift up others. Choose to be inclusive. Choose to be more. Choose to look for more. Choose to find a way to build a bridge, right? New moon, new moon. All right, we got Mr. Two of Wands back again. This is all about choosing from your inspiration. It's all about choosing the higher path, choosing the collective path, right? We no longer need to be rooted in our 3D choices. We can choose from the higher, and then the world is given to us, right? We make that decision. We've also got the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles telling us how abundantly we are resourced, telling us how amazingly in our expression of fullness we are, right? We've got the Taurus Uranus. You know, we might be making decisions, but we're rooted as well. We're rooted in abundance and beauty and 3D things, right? We have every potential. We've got all that we need literally in our hands. Overflowing abundance. Overflowing abundance. Yeah, it's just the expression of that we need to contemplate, right? So we've got that Virgo Venus. We've got that beautiful Neptune Pisces, right? We just trust. We just know how to make that choice from our intuition. So we also have the Seven of Cups, right? Again, this is that Pisces Neptune. I mean, they go together like Rama Lama Lama. You know, we have so many choices we can make, right? We can make a lot of choices. Good, bad, indifferent. All simply choices. All simply choices. None have a connotation. But we do have that Virgo Venus in opposition, right? And so we have the ability to call into being our own you know, 1111, this is the Four of Wands card. This is the Twin Flame Soulmate Divine Union card. So this is that place where we can really, really create from our destiny of unity, right? I know that most astrologers want to say, oh, it's explosive, oh, it's dangerous, oh, it's a powder keg. And you know what? Those things can be true, but you may not know it. The reason that I actually started doing this on YouTube is because I hear astrologers talk about doom and gloom, and I hear astrologers talk about how this is a dangerous time, this is a terrible time, this is, you know, we're fated to blah, 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 upheaval, uproot, unrest. And while those things are potentially true, there are other ways to interpret this energy. And I didn't hear anybody doing it, so that's why I'm doing it. Because I think that there's a different way. I think that there's a more heart-based approach, right? We don't have to recreate what we've had. We can recreate something new and different. Oh, shit, look at that. Building blocks. I'm ever so sorry to say. What the heck have we been talking about this entire time, guys? It's about building in the way you choose, not the way that is chosen for you. What is Saturn, right? But choosing instead of accepting what is chosen for you, right? What is Pluto? Digging up the blocks, recreating in the form and shape and structure and the energy that you want, not the way that it is handed to you, prescribed to you, right? No way. 28 building blocks, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build. Your work, your relationships, your very being are underwritten by your values, your ethics, your morals, and your core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Well, that's what I think too. So again, I ask you, I actually beg you, please be very cautious in your intendings, especially at this full moon. Allow them to be in balance with your heart and allow them to create from that place of highest good, not just yours, but everyone's, right? And allow them to release the old gently and with love so that you can carry that love into what comes next, right? This energy is all about what comes next, both individually and collectively. We've done the digging, right? We've done the hard stuff. We're presented with so many options. You can choose the beautiful way, or you can choose the hard way. Either way, we're moving ahead. How we get there and what it looks like when we do is 100% up to each one of us. It's your timeline, guys. Choose it wisely. Happy new moon. Big blessings. I'll see you Sunday.